What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking me out and my new channel, Just Ask Carlos. And if you don't know about that, check out my other video explaining that. But for now, we're going to jump right into this video, and it's a quick video about this new lid. You've probably already seen a couple videos about Cirkul and the new flow filter with the new lid, but this video is different. One thing I want to show you, this is a brand new hydrocell, and this is no different than a hydro flask or a simple modern bottle. It's a stainless steel bottle with a 2.25-inch wide mouth top, and all of the Cirkul lids, whether it's the original lid that came with your trial kit or the flow filter lid, fit on top of these bottles. The reason that I'm showing you this today is because even though I have two other videos talking about how to stop your sips from leaking, and that's mostly to do with the sip itself, this time I'm going to explain to you exactly what you need to do if you're using a third-party bottle, which is just like this hydrocell, and not an actual Cirkul bottle, the 22-ounce one that comes with your trial kit, or the stainless steel Cirkul bottle that's 22 ounces as well. So if you notice something, and those of you who have stainless steel bottles can probably see it right away, there's no gap. There's no gap right here. Why is that? Well, I'll show you. I do have the flow filter lid with a sip already in it, and I have my flow filter. Now inside, typically, there's a blue O-ring. So if you get in there, not sure if you can see it very well, but I took the O-ring out. Now the best way to take that O-ring out is get something that's not really sharp, kind of like a dull toothpick or maybe a fork. And what you want to do is kind of dig right in next to the O-ring to try and pop a little bit out, and then work the rest of the O-ring out so that way you don't damage it. Once you have the O-ring out, and this only works with the flow filter lid, I'm not sure why, but you can try it with your regular lid. It's probably going to leak. That's most of the reason why you have to have an O-ring with the original lid. But with these flow filter lids, you can go ahead and take that O-ring out, and then once it's out, rock that backwards until it falls right into place. You can kind of see it's crooked. Fell into place. And then it'll kind of get to a point where it stops and you got a little bit of a gap. Use that little spoiler as a little bit of leverage, and then keep twisting until you don't have a gap anymore. And if you notice, no more water leaking out of your bottle. It's really that simple. I'm not really sure what they changed with the threading to the flow filter lid, but I did notice that when I took the O-ring out to swap it with the one that came with the hydrocell bottle, it fit perfectly and didn't leak. The other thing is, no bubbling out of the top. So because of the fact that the air valve is built into the lid on these new flow filter lids, there's no way to remove it, push it between your fingers to kind of loosen it up, and then allow air to get back in. And that's typically what caused that dolphin noise, I like to call it, but it's a squeaking noise. This one, the air valve is built into the lid, so you don't have to do anything with it. And that air valve you can kind of see from underneath, and if you accidentally remove it, you just push it back in with something like the cap of a pen or, like I said, a fork, anything that's not really sharp so that we don't damage it. But again, when you take this lid off, remove the O-ring that's on the inside, let that rock backwards until it falls. So right now it's crooked. And once it falls into place, then go ahead and lock that down. You'll get to a point where you have just a little bit of gap, and then use that spoiler and finish the rest of the job. And that's it. Very simple. Let me know what you think. Try this. Leave down in the comments below your experience, whether your stainless steel bottles are leaking with the flow filter. If you don't have a flow filter, obviously you can check out my other videos to learn more about what the flow filter does, not just unfiltered water like tap water, but also filtered and spring water. Makes a big difference. But let me know down in the comments what you think. Drop a like on this video down below. Also, make sure you click on that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you know when I post my next video and also when I go live. So thanks y'all so much for watching. This is Carlos with Just Ask Carlos, and I'll see y'all on the next one.